Now, if you have Battlefield 1 Premium, you're probably already playing the DLC, and congratulations. But if you don't, well, you're going to have to wait a little while before you can start. But hey, that's why I'm here. I'm going to kind of give you a little idea about the new maps. There's 4 of them, and I'm going to kind of give you an idea of the best class and the best way to design your class to play each map. So first up, we have Fort Vaux. Now, Fort Vaux is pretty much my favorite map out of the 4. When I first played it, I hated it. And when I played it in any game mode other than regular Conquest, I hated it. I could not stand it. But after playing it a while, I got used to it. It's very intense, very short range, very close quarters. Every time you turn a corner, there's something just attacking you. And after a while, you kind of get used to the intensity and it becomes very fun. So I'm going to kind of give you an idea of the best class to play on Fort Vaux. Now, first off, if you played this map at all, you probably have a good idea of what you're going to need, and I'm telling you, Assault is the only way you can play this. Medic is going to be alright. There's a few ways you could play Supply class, and maybe Scout. Maybe. But I'm telling you, Assault is the way to go. So first off, you're going to want to use the Automatico. It's incredibly fast. You're going to do a lot of hip firing, so really any variation of the Automatico is going to work. Just kind of up to your preference. Now after that, I went ahead and went with the Huda pistol. I know a lot of people don't really like it, but it's very powerful, it's very quick, and it really comes in handy. The anti-tank grenade is a must, and dynamite is surprisingly pretty good. I'll show you why. Grenades I use incendiary because it's pretty good for flanking, and of course, my favorite, the spiked club. Next up, we're going to have Verdun. Now Verdun, you could play a scout class. It's kind of valley shaped, and it kind of gives you a little bit of a range. You're not really going to want to play Assault, but hey, you can do that if you need to. Scout and Supply, maybe, but I'm telling you, Medic is probably the best way to go. Now when it comes to Medic, I prefer the C. Rigati. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. You can really use any Medic weapon, it's kind of up to you. The MLE 1903 is a pretty good all-around pistol, so I really use it. It's kind of up to you. You're going to want the bandage pouch, not the kit. The medic syringe, of course, is a must-have. The frag grenade, because it's a little bit more spread out, and incendiaries don't always come in handy. And of course, your favorite melee, mine is the spiked club. Now, next up, we have Rupture. Rupture is a pretty nice map. It's pretty long range. It gives you a lot of different ways to snipe, and it's incredibly beautiful when you get to see all the poppies, and then, it becomes incredibly intense when 2 different tanks roll up on you from the same position. And, like I'm saying, it's a lot of fun. Now for Rupture, it's very long range. You have a big bridge in the middle that kind of connects the 2 spots, but it's kind of valley shaped, a lot like Verdun. To me, it reminds me of a much bigger Verdun. It really reminds me of a much bigger Soissons, but that's kind of up for you to judge. So my suggestion for playing on this map is going to be Scout class. Now I don't really suggest a sharpshooter style, long range, big scope. What I really suggest is something like carbine or infantry. So the way I do it is an SMLE Mark III carbine, but this can really be any infantry or carbine, whatever feels comfortable to you, whatever is your best choice. After that, I like to use the Mars automatic. It's a really good pistol, very fast, has a lot of ammo, and it's very long range. The tripwire bomb works pretty well. Go throw it on the bridge and run away. At some point in the match, you're going to get a random kill, and it's going to give you a little bit of pride. I really like the flare gun flash. The regular flare gun is perfectly fine, but the flash has actually got me out of a lot of jams. Of course, you're going to need the frag grenade. It's a very spread out map, and the incendiary doesn't always come in handy. And the spike club. That's just my favorite. Now after this, we have Soissons. Now Soissons, I kind of played around with a lot of different classes. I couldn't really decide which one I liked. To me, Soissons reminds me of a smaller Rupture, or a bigger Verdun, whichever way you like to look at it. But you can really pick between either class and have about the same efficiency. Kind of depends on which way you like to play. So, in all honesty, you can pick the aforementioned medic class or the aforementioned scout class. It's kind of up to you. It depends on, what you're better with and what you like more. Now, with all that said, if you have premium, you're probably playing the maps already, and you're probably seeing a lot of this and figuring it out for yourself. Congratulations. If you don't have premium, hey, it's all good. It should be out very soon, and I can't wait to see you on the battlefield. Until next time, this is Full Gold Games.
all objectives.
Got one. Try it again. Got one. Let's try it again. Oh, I didn't get one that time, but I got assist, and it counted as one.